Hi, this is Poonam Sharma and welcome to Sadbhawna News. In a bid to make debit and credit cards more secure, the RBI has introduced new guidelines that have become effective from October 1st. Starting from this month, all new debit and credit cards issued by banks will only be enabled for domestic transactions at ATMs and POS terminals. Experts say the controls for using credits and debit cards that have been brought in will help in curbing frauds and will add an extra layer of security, making digital payments secure for banks and card users. RBI has asked all banks and other card issuing companies to disable online payment service of all debit and credit cards that have never been used for online or contactless transaction both in India and internationally. If the cardholder wants to use the credit or debit card outside India, then they need to ask the bank to enable international transactions. According to the new guidelines, card users will be able to register preferences like opt-in or opt-out of service, spend limits, etc. for international transactions, online transactions as well as contactless card transactions. RBI said at the time of issue or reissue, all physical and virtual cards shall be enabled for use only at contact-based points of usage within India. Keep in mind that the RBI's mandates does not include prepaid cards and gift cards. With this new rule, cardholders will have the ability to enable and disable the NFC facility, which prior to this had a limit of Rs 2000 per day without a PIN. Cardholders will also be able to set various transaction limits. Experts say this will save both the customer and bank time in setting up a global transaction mandate. After these guidelines come into play, cardholders will have to approach banks to enable any facilities including online transactions, international transactions and contactless transactions in their debit and credit cards. These services won't be available by default anymore. Also, based on risk perception, banks will have the right to deactivate current cards and reissue them. Powered by Arthros Clinic, a dedicated center for arthroscopy and sports injuries.